Boxing Voice.
Switching gears a little bit, Miguel Cotto has a date at Madison Square Garden, December 8th, I believe. Andy Lee has been mentioned as a possible opponent. Can you confirm or deny that? Let us know how negotiations are going.
I know that Andy has been in the mix. I hope he gets the opportunity. I think Andy will give really give Cotto a better fight than almost anybody else out there. I think that he's an incredibly resilient guy with great heart. He can punch, he can box, he can overcome adversity. He showed that in his last fight. And we would love a shot at Miguel Cotto. And Andy loves that fight. And also an Irishman against a Puerto Rican in Madison Square Garden. That's a recipe for a huge crowd and a great atmosphere.
What do you think Andy could do in that fight to capitalize on some of Miguel Cotto's mistakes?
He has to use his length. He has to use his advantage in reach and height. Throw jabs and try to land those power shots.
Do you think Andy Lee could outbox Miguel Cotto for 12 rounds?
Miguel Cotto is a Hall of Famer. I'm not going to belittle Miguel Cotto. But do I think Andy Lee has a chance to beat him? Absolutely.
We've seen in the past with HBO and Showtime having problems, good fights not being able to be made. You seem to be like a sort of middleman and able to work with both sides. Can you comment on what's going on now with the Al Haymon situation and kind of just your opinion on it and what it's doing for boxing?
I can't comment on that. You know what? I can, but it'd be dumb. Here's the reality. I used to work at HBO. I love HBO. I mean, it's in my blood. I love doing fights with them, and I will always work with them if they'll work with me. I have a good relationship with Steven Espinosa. I've done a lot of work with Showtime. Al Haymon, look, I consider Al a friend, man. Al's always been straight with me. And Al does a great job for his fighters. I don't care what anyone thinks of Al Haymon. Look at the job he does for his fighters. And I'll work with anybody. If I can get an opportunity for my fighters, if I can continue to stay in this business and be involved in major events and big fights, I'll work with anybody.
We've seen Al Haymon make Haymon versus Haymon fights like Danny Garcia versus Lucas Matisse, but a lot of people are really upset about what happened last week.
Well, look, that wasn't the only bad show I've ever seen. And Arum doesn't make Arum against Arum. Top Rank, they don't make Top Rank against Top Rank. Golden Boy, before Al was the big name there, Golden Boy wasn't making Golden Boy against Golden Boy. Hell, I've made Dibella against Dibella if I could. Promoters want to stay in business. So if they can use their own talent, they're going to do it. But to point fingers at one particular guy, when it's a problem throughout the whole game, look, I'm pissed off like everyone else that Pacquiao never fought Mayweather. But a lot of people are to blame.
Thank you, Lou Dibella. We appreciate it.
The Boxing Voice.